What is up, everybody? Welcome to episode 63 of the AFK Hour Podcast. I am your host, jlucio, and today we have SnakierBod
Up.
and StevieRay.
Hi.
And it's been a minute since we've done one of these podcasts because last time we did it was before Thanksgiving, and obviously we took a break. And yeah, we're back on the grind right during the holiday seasons, you know. And yeah, let's just jump into it. SnakierBod, what have you been up to recently?
So I bought quite a few games over Black Friday. I've only gotten to play one so far, and that one is Death Stranding. I've been playing that like pretty much all week, and I know the campaign is actually like 40 to 50 hours. So that one will take a while. So that's honestly the only game. Oh, and I actually did start a playthrough of Neo with Eddie, which is like a Japanese style Dark Souls. That's very rage inducing. But that's pretty much the only two games that I've been playing this week, actually.
You got it on PC?
Death Stranding?
Yeah.
No, I actually got the Director's Edition for the PS5.
Oh, on PS5. Sick.
Yeah. It looks really good.
I was about to say, are you playing it like in full 4K?
Yeah, no, it looks like really fucking good.
That's sick.
How much did you buy it for?
I think it was like $30.
Dang, that's pretty good.
Yeah, and it just came out not too long ago, the Director's Edition. So
Yeah, because oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I was like, I want to get like all of the PS5 games, like what is it? Ghost of Tsushima. I think they have a director's cut of that.
yeah.
I still need to buy the Spider-Man Ultimate Edition that comes with like the original Spider-Man up converted, and then Miles Morales for PS5. I want to buy that.
There's really not a ton of PlayStation exclusive games right now.
Yeah,
which is kind of unfortunate.
I've been pretty much just like I haven't even touched my PS5 in so long, but I've been like getting the monthly games from PlayStation Plus, and so I'm just kind of like banking them all, and then I'll probably play a bunch. The one game I'll probably play a lot is gonna be God of War when that one comes out, the new one. Because fucking love I love the last God of War that they did. Fucking great.
That'll be really cool. It'll look really good too, probably.
Yeah, they just announced it for PC. Like they're talking about like 4K resolution. I'm hoping if they do all this work for PC that they then release like a upgrade version for PS5, because I would replay that game in like super 4K and for PS5.
Yeah.
The thing that I was thinking of while you guys were talking about the PS5 not having that many games right now is like what we were talking about last year when everyone was talking about how there's only exclusives in PS5 or PlayStation, and Xbox doesn't really have a game plan for like, because they didn't really have any games releasing and stuff like that. But to me, they were focusing on the Game Pass, and here we are. So with a lot of people still have Xbox Game Pass. Halo just came out, and yeah, so like I feel like last year Xbox was just playing the long game while PS5 was just trying to get people to buy their systems if they could buy it, right?
Yeah.
Also,
the Game Pass. Sorry.
What was that?
The Game Pass. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
The Game Pass. Like I have the Game Pass. I think it's only $5 a month. It is like the best like bang for your buck thing that you can get, because it gives you day one releases too, which is just like really worth it. If you think $5 a month, like how much or how many months would that be to get $60, which is how much a brand new game costs? So the Game Pass is super worth it.
Yeah, PlayStation recently announced that they're actually working on a Game Pass competitor called Spartacus. So like there was some like leaks and tiered pricing. Basically be like $10 a month for PlayStation Plus or $20 a month for like that Spartacus thing, which has like all the backwards compatible things, and then like all the games on demand. So I don't know, we'll see, because I mean if it's $20, that's still a lot, because I think Xbox Game Pass is still only like it's $5 for just the PC, and I think on Xbox it's 10, and then Ultimate, which is Xbox and PC, I think it's 15 or 20. So I don't know, but we'll see. I will be excited to see a PlayStation style Game Pass. Just another fucking thing for me to subscribe to. Like, how many fucking subscriptions do you guys have now? I've like probably since like the beginning of COVID. Like, okay, like start of COVID, I probably had like, oh, you know, I got like Netflix and Spotify. No, but dude, I have like Netflix, Spotify, Hulu, Showtime, DirecTV Stream, freaking. Oh, what's the other weird one I have? HBO Max. Like I just have so many logins, like for everything. Peacock. I have Peacock. Oh my god! I just feel like it's just gone up exponentially. Like the number of services out there.
I remember when everybody was like, or like online streaming and stuff will be the next big thing after cable. And now all that stuff just costs as much as cable did in the first place. It's like, well, shit, gone full circle.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like I mean, I don't mind cable. Like well, I don't have cable, but I have like DirecTV Stream, which is like it's like $80, and then you get like all the channels, but it's like stream. I just like it because I can watch it like on my TV, but also on my phone. That's probably like the best part of it. But yeah, there's just so many damn streaming services now and subscriptions for everything.
Yeah.
Like everybody's got a fucking subscription. You can get subscriptions for your dogs if you want. You can get them a fucking toy crate if you want.
Yeah.
I mean, the Paramount just recently came out, and then
Yeah,
also
that's the one I'm like I don't know, Paramount. Like I see, you know what, and then what they're gonna do, they're gonna bundle all these shits together, and then they're gonna be like, oh, it's the fucking cable companies. They're gonna bundle all the damn services. They're gonna tell you the same fucking thing. It's like we got cable all over again. We fucking did it.
I mean, the only thing that comes with it is like no commercials. Other than Hulu. Hulu, you have to actually upgrade that for no commercials.
Yeah, that's actually what I really like about Peacock is for like $10. It's you get all their content and no commercials, and then they have like the live stuff. So like the whole reason why I got Peacock, because like I'm a wrestling fan, and they had the WWE Network. WWE Network was $10 a month. You get all the pay-per-views and all that. But then they fused with Peacock, and Peacock was like, all right, well, we have a $10 a month plan and it's no commercials. I'm like, well, fuck yeah, dude. I'm paying the same amount that I was paying for my wrestling, and now I get everything. So it's like the best. But yeah, we probably watch. It's crazy because like we watch like the George Lopez show and like Parks and Rec. Like we watch that like over and over again. Just like on like for background noise, and no commercials is the best.
Oh, I mean, how about you, SC? What have you been up to this holiday break?
Absolutely nothing. Just kidding. No, I mean, so fucking much, man. Content overload. Okay, I guess. So I gave you guys the breakdown last time of what I was doing, which was a lot of like TFT. I was playing Halo, and like I'm still playing a lot of TFT. They recently are about to put out a patch for like that. It nerfs Vex, buffs Blue buff, and like some other things. But so yeah, I think my comp isn't harmed at all. But I love playing TFT. Me and George were actually playing duos in TFT, which was actually pretty cool. Like you could pass items and champions to each other, and like I think it's like 4 teams total. So it's
yeah,
like,
it's 2.
you just had to be top 2, and you get like XP.
Yeah, it's 4 teams of 2s, and like you are able to. The way that it works is that you get like these orbs, and you can only do it 3 times a match, and you can send 1 unit to your friend, and whatever items they have, you give them to your friend as well, and like they detach from the character. It's really cool. It's a really cool mechanic. I actually really enjoyed it. I thought when I first saw it, I was like, oh man, this is gonna be lame, but yeah, no, I actually really liked it. It's really cool.
It's really fun. Like, I mean, especially like because you can synergize very well. It's like if you like, you can do things like, oh, I'm gonna pick up this character like for the early game, and then I'm gonna soup him the fuck up. And it's like, okay, I don't need this character in late game, but you can use this character. It's like, or you can just like use the items if you want. Like you can do many things. Like, oh, like the way we were playing it was like, okay, I need this character. Look for this character in your shop, and it's like, okay, so we would both pick up that character and then try to like get a level 2. That way, by the time you got it, you'd have a level 3. And so it's pretty cool. Like, I definitely want to play more of that. But yeah, so played TFT. I played Halo. I'm not sure if we were on last time when they had the event going on. But I actually played the hell out of that event. I did all of the weekly bounties when the event was up, which I didn't expect to do. I just kind of fucking did it. And I was just playing so much. I really loved, it was called Fiesta. It's like where you get to try out all the guns. It was just a really fun, game mode where you could try out all the guns. Like everybody's kind of like, oh, they don't know what the hell they're doing. Like it gives you an opportunity to kind of like slay out a little bit, and like it's not very stressful. It's very fun. Like good Halo. And I mean, the big thing I got going on this week is Destiny. So yesterday, and speaking of Halo, it's the Bungie 30th anniversary celebration going on in Destiny right now. It's a DLC, but they also have free content. So their free content is a 6-player activity called Dares of Eternity. You get some cool loot. It's just an activity. You go in there, do some pew-pews. The badass thing about this expansion is, or DLC, is they added like Halo-inspired weapons as part of their 30th anniversary. So they added a Halo BR. They added the Combat Evolved pistol, and then they added like their version of the Halo sword. And then they also added like some of the alien weapons as well. Like it's really fucking cool. The pistol is actually super broken in game right now, and like it's really good for PvP and PvE. Also the BR, it's really cool the way that they did it, because they kept very true to the Halo roots. Like you can hip fire with it and there's no recoil, and you can also aim down sights, like, and it does like the little it's not the same sound, but it's close, and for legal reasons. And same thing with the sword. Like they have like the sword is called Half Truths, and it's only half of the energy sword. So it's like that way.
That's pretty cool.
It's like, oh, you could definitely tell it's like inspired by the energy sword, but it's not. Or like, what is it from? I think it was Austin Powers. Like they do the gold member. They do the skit with Godzilla. He's like, oh, it's Godzilla. It's like, no, for copyright reasons, it's not Godzilla. Oh, but we're still run like it is Godzilla. But it isn't. That's what it feels like. But yeah, it's really, really cool. They got like a lot of like Easter eggs and stuff like that throughout the event. But yeah, they released the new 6-player activity and then brand new dungeon, which I was actually just working on right before this. It's really cool. Lots of good loot, lots of shit to grind, and lots of stuff to get me through till February when they got the new expansion coming out. So lots of good stuff if you're a Destiny fan. Even if you're not a Destiny fan, this is probably the perfect time to get in. It's like a lot of it's free to play, but I'm telling you right now, you go in free to play, you're gonna want to pay for some shit eventually, because there's just so much that you want to do. Yeah. You can go, and also Twitch. Come see me on Twitch on Fridays if you want to see some Destiny stuff. So
yeah, like from the sidelines, like Stevie's really excited from everything that's happening on Destiny, and like his excitement's like overflowing that I want to go play Destiny again. Because I like Destiny. Destiny's fun and everything, but I don't know, like I just, other things popped up like Valo, like grinding for Valo or Halo and stuff like that. But this game, like right now, it's just like a middle period between like comp seasons, because I already hit my peak. At least I think my peak in Valo. And League, there's no more comp anymore for League. Well, you can still comp, but it doesn't count anymore. It's like off season, right, SnakierBod?
Yeah.
So like it's just like it's kind of slowing down. So it's just like I've been trying to look for a game where it's just like chill and mellow and stuff like that. So well, as for me, I've been playing a little bit of Valo, but like I said, like it doesn't really interest me anymore because like I already hit my peak. I've been playing a crap ton of Halo, and I took a break because I got this week is like my finals, so I didn't really want to like try that hard. Just focus on like other stuff, like well school, right? But whenever I want to chill, I either play Hearthstone, and I'm trying to get Legend there, or recently I started playing Wildlands, Tom Clancy, Ghost Recon Wildlands, and basically it's just like the cartel. You have to go kill cartel. And I've been playing with Yippo, and that game is so fucking fun. Like it's like I just forgot how fun that game is. Like I played it with a couple of our old friends, like way back when it first came out, and like I just like remember having so much like fun with it. And when I was playing with Yippo, it's still as fun as it was back then. And Yippo was telling me, she messaged me on Twitter, sending me a link to like Ubisoft, and it turns out that Ubisoft is gonna be implementing NFT for another game of theirs, Breakdown or something like that, the game after Wildlands. And basically, it's the first NFT that has in-game like usage. So like, it's gonna come out next week and it's free. So like, I think that's pretty interesting. I don't know. It's interesting. I don't know whether it's a good thing or a bad thing.
It's a shame that you can't see how many dislikes are on the video.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Reddit has already been like don't support Ubisoft, like don't do it, like it's bad.
Yeah.
It's everywhere.
I feel like this is just what companies are gonna be doing. They're gonna be shilling out NFTs and stuff like that. Especially EA. EA is gonna be doing that stuff. So
Yeah, I feel like the public just wants their own shit. Like the public just wants like to support like cool shit, but if companies try to capitalize on cool shit, then they're like, nah, fuck you, that's mine. It's mine. No, like that's no. Like they're like, yeah, NFTs, cool. Like, but they're like Ubisoft, no NFT. But yeah, I mean, but yeah, that's pretty much all I've been up to. Like, it's pretty much. I'm gonna continue playing Halo. I want to get back into Valorant. Maybe we can play. Cause I do need to do the battle pass. When does the battle pass end? Cause if it's like soon, then I'm fucked. But...
No, it just started. So like I think you have like a good 20 days, maybe 15 days around there.
Yeah, that seems soon. but but no, I do want to like I do actually want to finish the battle pass because I paid money for that. It's funny because like I actually feel like I've been playing more TFT than I have that.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like I should have bought the battle pass. My goal is to get to level like 100 without the battle pass and then buy the battle pass.
For TFT?
Yeah, TFT.
It's only to level 30.
Oh,
it's not even 100.
30? Oh,
yeah.
Fuck, I'm close. I thought it was level 100, dude.
No, it's only 30
already.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, I got a long way to go. but
I think they already finished though, because like the new set's coming out, or the mid-season set's coming out with Silco from Arcane.
Okay.
So
yeah, I gotta take a look at it. So but if I get real close, then I'll probably just buy it and then unlock all the shit. Because it's like at that point I've already gotten my money's worth.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Shit, video games, man. Some good shit. But I feel like I have no time, man. I'm like
that's how I feel like too.
It's Christmas, you know, and then like I'm about to move. And so like my next weekend, like I'm gonna be so mad. I'm gonna be like, I wanna go play games. Like what was it? This past weekend I was like taking a bunch of stuff to storage and I was just like, I wanna go play games. I was just so mad. I was literally out the entire day and I couldn't do anything. And then I stayed up till like 3 a.m. on Sunday and I was like, yeah, this is nice. Good video games. I like video games.
Yeah, at least for me, like I go home for the holidays, right? So I leave my apartment, so I take my computer back home, so so I could still use my computer. But my internet back home is fucking trash, bro. It's fucking that's when I
It
play
is.
my. I just play like offline games, like single player games. That's when like last year what I did. I just play like Star Wars game, the single player game. The I forgot what this is called, but like yeah, I was just playing single player games. But hopefully, fingers crossed, this year we upgrade our internet before the holidays, and yeah, it'll be better. Fingers crossed. But I mean, speaking about holidays, for Thanksgiving, who goes out literally out for Black Friday? Does anyone go out for Black Friday?
I mean, I did. We did some things. It was more just like we weren't like get in there to like I didn't want. I'm not going there like to go stand in line and get like a cheap ass TV, you know, like that.
Yeah.
Dude, those TVs are a fucking scam. They're like the biggest scamas like ever. Like they're the cheapest. They're cheaply made. Right?
The Walmart
They're
ones, the VZOs or whatever they're called, or which one?
Well, a lot of like some of them they have like good brands. Like they'll be like TCL or like Vizio or RCA. I mean RCA a good brand, right? But like they're just so cheaply made to where like they're like, oh, 4K TV, $200. Like it's like 85-inch, but then it's like 4K like it says 4K 60, but it's probably more like 4K 30, and it's probably trash. Like you can't be happy with that $200 TV, but maybe you feel accomplished because you got a deal. But I don't know. But what did I get? Because I did buy some things. Oh, I bought a mouse. I bought a brand new mouse. Ooh.
Oh.
It's a wireless, glorious gaming mouse, which I love very much. It's my new favorite mouse. Did not. I feel like I mostly bought like clothes, which I haven't bought. Like I've been buying a lot of clothes lately, because I had to like change out my wardrobe. But like got like fucking shirts at Target for like $5. So like something like that. Like things that like are practical are like my new norm. Because yeah, just can't find really. They weren't really crazy deals this year. You know, there haven't been for the past couple years, I think.
Yeah. How about you, SnakierBod? Do you go out and do the Black Friday stuff or not really?
No, well, first off, I work on Black Friday because I work in retail, so I never really like have time. We don't get off till like 1, and by then like everything's gone. But besides for that, like me and my wife just do all online because you can literally get the same deal online that you can in store now.
Yeah.
For like, it's not even Black Friday. It's like Black Week. It's like literally a whole freaking week. So like you can just buy it that whole week, whatever you want, and like it'll still be in stock. So that's pretty much what we do every year now. Just buy online.
So at least for me, like I have a little tradition with one of my friends. His name's Mark. Like we every year for Thanksgiving, we always spend it like with our families together and stuff like that. But like after we finish eating, like around 6 o'clock, we just go to the retail stores and go wait in line and do the whole Thanksgiving, whatever, the Black Friday. Because like for those that don't know, Black Friday starts on Thursday at 6 p.m. like right after all the festive stuff or whatever, blah blah, right? But this year, well, last year obviously because of COVID, they weren't doing it. But this year, you expect everything to be open again, right? And when we start driving to go look for like our deals at Best Buy, Walmart, or HEB, not HEB, but Target, etc., right? Everything was fucking closed, and I was just like, this is the most un-American shit ever. Everything was closed. And like I was like, the point of America is retail capitalism, and everything's fucking closed. The only thing that was open was fucking GameStop, okay? And they sold out of everything. And like I personally don't buy shit in Black Friday. I just like going. But Mark goes super hard, right? And he buys like 3 PS5s or whatever system. Like he buys a big ass flat TV, a new Switch or something Nintendo or whatever, and all the games, right? He goes super hard and just like tries to resells it online. But this year, since nothing was open, we went to GameStop and everything was sold out there too. I'm just like, okay. But yeah.
Yo, that's what it used to be like before it went to Thursday.
Yep.
So like it's like cable. It's gone full circle again.
Yeah, I mean, so okay, like I remember the year that they started opening on Thanksgiving for retail, because I mean it was a big issue. Like I think it was like one domino fell. It was like Walmart said that they were gonna do it, and then Target was like, well, if Walmart does it, we're gonna fucking do it, and then Best Buy was like, well, if Target does it, we're gonna fucking do it. And so everybody that year opened on Thanksgiving, like 6 p.m. Thanksgiving, and then I think that was like, I don't remember what year that was, but probably like 2015, 2014, maybe 2016. But yeah, like before then it was always on Friday, like, and it was crazy on Friday. And then they did that and it wasn't as crazy anymore. And then like e-commerce has become such a thing now that it's like people aren't going to stores anymore. Yeah. And so like SnakierBod said, now they're just doing Black Friday week. Like if you go like to Target or BestBuy.com, it's like Black Friday deals now. Like they still have their doorbusters, but a lot of times their doorbusters aren't the best. Like they have significantly good deals throughout the entire month of November, pretty much. So yeah, it definitely like brings down some of the hype around it, but definitely cool if you're just looking for a good deal. But yeah, it's definitely not like how it used to be, and I don't ever expect it to go back. But I do remember like those. I have a significant memory from a Black Friday because my dad used to work at Walmart when I was a kid, and I remember like he took me to the store with him. I don't remember why. I think it was. I don't remember if it was just because like I wanted to go get something or we wanted to go watch. But I remember like it was Black Friday and we helped like set up the store, and then we were like sitting on top of the freezers, like the coolers, like the freezers or whatever. And then we watched like as they opened the door, and I just remember like these two old ladies like fighting over like a Care Bear or some fucking stuffed animal, dude. That was like that they had on sale, and they were just like pulling it back and forth. And I was
dude,
like, bro,
that shit is wild, bro. Like I shit you not, like every year, that's the reason why I went. Like regardless of the long lines, whatever. But once you get inside the store, everyone, it's fucking chaos, like chaos everywhere. It's fucking fun as fuck just watching people, and like they push you and stuff like that if you try and get their shit. Like it's crazy. I love it. That's American to me. That is the most American thing ever. But now there's none of that. So
for this Black Friday that I worked, I think there was like 2 people that came in right when we opened, and one homeless person coming in to use the bathroom to wash themselves. So like it was pretty slow this year.
Yeah,
that makes sense. This sounds about right, to be honest.
Yeah.
Sad. It's sad. It's un-American. God damn it. Would you guys wanted to go back to that, or no? You like the everything online factor?
I like online.
I'm okay with everything online. Like if they want to do like I said, like doorbuster deals, like go for it. You know, like I've never been a fan of doorbusters. There's been like maybe like 1 or 2 years where it was like, dang, you gotta get it. But because I remember they used to do the consoles. Like a lot of times, like those holiday console launches, they would do them as doorbusters. And it's like, wow, it's like this is the only time you can get a console, you know, because you couldn't get them online. You had to go to the store. And now it's the opposite. You can't even get them in the fucking store. You got to get them online. And you got to fucking like wait in an automated queue to get what you need, you know? So it's completely swapped. Like if that, like if you think about like the anger that goes on in a PS5 queue right now, that's probably the same like energy that you're getting from a Black Friday line. like people just like angrily waiting and staring at the button for them to click add to cart, and then it not being there, and like fuck.
This year when we were waiting in line for GameStop, like the fun part about like waiting in line is like you get to talk to other people, and you're just like, oh, what are you gonna buy? I don't know why. It's like, oh, okay. And like when we were at GameStop, we were talking to like some kid. I think he was like 19 or whatever. He was gonna buy like a PlayStation 5, and he always wanted to buy it. But like this is the only GameStop that had it. And then we're just talking, and then the manager comes out. It's like, oh, we're sold out of we sold out of PS5s. And that little kid was like so fucking heartbroken, like in the verge of tears. And I was just like, okay, Mark, let's get the hell out of here. Because Mark already has a PS5, but that little kid didn't have one, and so yeah, I felt bad for that. It's just fun. The whole I don't know. I feel like it's just tradition now, but it's slowly fading away. Like it's not gonna be a thing no more. It sucks.
I think it's gone forever.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, everything was close. It sucked. Yeah.
But time with family, George.
That was the reasoning. I was just reading online, like, why is everything closed? And like all the store statements, like, oh, this year we decided to give our employees time to spend with their family. And I'm like, bullshit. This is a bunch of fucking dookie,
Why did it
bro.
take COVID for them to do that? Like, I
Yeah.
don't understand.
Yeah. I personally didn't care about working on Thanksgiving because I was like, oh, you're gonna give me time and a half? Cool. Like,
Yeah.
those were my priorities back then.
Oh well. I feel like an old man. Like these damn kids, I don't understand what they're missing.
Okay, George, you can just go wait in line at any retail store. Actually, any day you can go wait in line. You know,
It's
for
not
them
the
to
same,
open the
damn it.
door, You know.
Go
There's
punch
people
some
that do
random
that.
person over a product. There you go, Judge.
Yeah.
Yeah. In other news, another thing that happened recently, since Halo came out, there has been a big wave on Reddit of just hate towards developers because of different things that's going on within the game. One of the main controversy point is the the premium pass or the season pass. It takes too long experience. Like it takes too long to level it up. So people went on Reddit and they just start death threats, and you know how the internet can get, right? And yeah, it became so toxic that they disabled the entire Reddit forums. So my question for you guys is like, I guess for the developers, what's their next step? Like, do they like listen to like all the hatred, or do they do they do their own thing?
I mean, the thing is that they already have been, and that's the fucked up part. The
Yeah.
whole reason why it became even more of a shitstorm was because the developers responded in a mindful and like calculated way, and was like, "Hey, we're listening to you, and like we just want to let you know this shit's coming. Like what you're wanting, it's coming." But people that don't understand how game development works are just like, well, why'd you just release it like this if you weren't going to give us the things we wanted? And it's like, well, the things you wanted weren't ready. The things you wanted aren't ready for this game. Like, I don't know. I just feel like it's like the fucking community is so fucking entitled, and it makes me so sad to see. I'm just like you want, it's a fucking free game. It's a free game. And you can optionally pay money to them to play this game and get certain things. Like I don't know. I'm having fun with the game, but it just doesn't make sense. Like I would go on that subreddit and just read like just oh, it takes so long to get this. Like, okay, I get that. Like, but then they say like, oh, we're working on a progression system. We're gonna make it better. And they just have. I don't know if it's just because of like the games that they've played in the past or what, but they just have zero faith in developers to make their games. They just want you to listen to everything they have to say. But that's not how shit works. Like it requires planning, and it requires like design, and it requires like developers to do work, not just a flick of a button. Everybody thinks it's a flick of a button, and it's not. It's ridiculous. It just makes me upset. Because I think nobody deserves like that kind of shit, and I think that like I don't know, they just need to fucking chill. Like it's just a game. It's just a game. Why you have to be mad? Like, it's just a game.
Yeah, I feel like there'll never be like a perfect game anymore, especially with like social media and crap like that. Like nobody's like, you're never gonna make everybody happy. Like, and that game reminds me of New World actually. Like I'm on the New World subreddit, and like yeah, there's a lot of things that can be fixed on the game, but like every freaking post is just somebody complaining. And then the ironic part is once they have weekly patches, and once those patch notes come out, all the comments are just praising the developers and everything. And then the day after, everybody's just shitting on them again. I'm like, make up your freaking mind. Like, you can't make everybody happy.
Yeah, I mean, and so, like every time I see somebody complain, it's like, oh, these skins are $20 for this, like, for these colors, and I'm like, have you seen League of Legends? Have you seen Valorant? Like these guys, they've never seen it. They've never seen it, and like they don't know that they have it so good.
And those are like the
Like-
people that don't even plan on buying it. Like,
Yeah,
they're just
True, yeah.
complaining for nothing. Like, in games, like if I don't want to buy a cosmetic, I'm not gonna be
don't
like,
fucking
"Oh,
buy it."
fuck the developers. Like, dude, I'm just not gonna buy it. Like, chill out.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Ugh. Yeah, I mean, it's just like people, like uneducated people, just like ranting and raving, and it's just like it's unfruitful. And like the thing I just hate the most is that the fact that like their dev team and their community manager is like so cool. Like they're just like, yeah, I get it. Like we understand. Like here's what we're doing, and like one of the big complaints they had was like, oh, there's no Slayer playlist, or I can't pick the game mode, right? So I want, like, think about it this way, okay? You launch a game, a popular game that everybody used to play. What's the main thing everybody plays in Halo? Slayer. Everybody used to mainly play Slayer. If you give the people a Slayer only playlist, no one's gonna play any of the objectives. They will never play that, and they're only ever gonna play Slayer. And if you're trying to expose brand new people to your game, you want them to see everything, right? And so the only way they're gonna see everything is if you make them see everything. So I know exactly what the fuck they're doing, and why they're delaying this like Slayer playlist, and why they're doing that. You know, they're trying to make you enjoy the game, and like enjoy the fruits, because they're in a different era. It's not just us who played Halo 1, Halo 2. It is now all the Fortnite babies that love free to play games that are gonna hop in for the first time, and this is their first Halo. You know, so they have to cater to everyone. And so I was just getting really upset, because it's like they're literally saying like, yeah, they're coming, but I think it was just because one of the things he said was that they in their research or whatever, that they thought that Slayer wasn't as good at launch as like an objective game. And I think they were just like beating around the bush and saying like, hey, we don't want to release a Slayer playlist because that's all the fuck you're gonna play. So I don't know, but I will say though, my only critique on the game is definitely the progression system and the way that their bounties work. So their bounties like are really weird. Like sometimes they require you to get wins in game modes, like specified game modes. So say I need to get a win in like a certain BTB game mode, I have to queue up and hope I get that game mode in order to complete the challenge. So that's kind of shitty. It's really shitty. And also there was another challenge that I had, which was end an enemy's kill streak in Fiesta mode. So I had to go to that mode, I had to wait for somebody to get a kill streak, which I don't know when that fuck's not gonna happen. I gotta just like, oh, you got a kill streak. I gotta hope that somebody has a kill
Someone
streak,
gets
and
it,
that
yeah.
I'm the one that gets the final blow. Not even participate. I have to kill them. I have to get the final blow. So the most RNG bullshit like ever. So shit like that like should never be in a challenge. And I'm sure that they're gonna get feedback like that, and that they're gonna take the feedback and then they're gonna iterate on it, because this is not a 1-year game. They're not going to make another Halo next year. They've already said that this is going to be an ever-evolving game for the next 10 to 20 years, is what they're saying. They said, for sure, they said 10 years. Like, this is going to be they said in quotes, this is going to be a different game in 10 years. And it's like, when you think about that, like, they're planning for this to be a super fucking crazy game. So
Yeah, like League, what Overwatch wanted to do. But I mean, I feel like Overwatch did a good job until all this allegation that came up, and it tarnished their whole reputation because like they were doing a good job. But yeah, hopefully 343 is a. I really like 343. I like what they did, and honestly, they follow Bungie's footsteps. Honestly, like they give them everything, and yeah, and like another reason why I thought the Rage was unfound was because it was still in beta. Like it was still
it's
the
still
game.
in beta. It is still in beta.
The game hasn't even come out yet. Or when's it supposed to come out? Isn't it supposed to come out today or tomorrow?
It's not. The multiplayer is not supposed to come out yet. The multiplayer, like the entire first season of the multiplayer, is from when it came out like 3 or 4 weeks ago until May. That's the first season is the beta, so it's a 6-month beta. It's in beta. I don't get it. I don't get it.
Yeah.
I want to be mad, but I can't. Go get mad at fucking Battlefield for releasing a $60 broken ass game. Go
or Call of Duty.
Yeah.
A $60 game every year. Yeah. At least in Battlefield, you take like 2-year breaks between games. 3 years.
Well, they fucking shipped Battlefield broken.
Yeah.
And made you pay $60 for it. They shipped Halo broken and made you pay $3.99. Like, you didn't pay shit. And you're complaining. You entitled pieces of shit. Fuck.
I feel like, yeah, I agree with you. I think they already like League of Legends and like online transactions have we became accustomed to like super expensive skins because like I mean in League you get the bottom of the barrel skin for like $10, and like that's a really caca skin. And in Valo it's like an $80 bundle that you can the only way they could buy the $80 bundle is if you pay $100 and then buy their in-game currency to pay the $80, and then you have like an extra $20 to do whatever the fuck you want. But then the thing is that they're fucking smart because this is their strategy, right? There's nothing that's $20, it's $25. So you have to put more money down, and then you have to be like, oh fuck, I can't just put $5, I have to put $15, which is why $15? Like, that's such a weird number. Like, I don't know, I can just continue ranting. But yeah, right? Fucking, like, I don't know, they just know the strategy and they fucking do it. And yeah, and they don't really care, and everyone just accepts it, you know? Crazy. And then people are complaining over here for like $20 like skins for Halo. That's how it is, I don't know.
Mm-hmm. And people are still gonna buy them.
Yeah, people are gonna buy them.
They're not gonna give a shit about what you're saying. Like, they're gonna buy them. Like, SnakierBod already bought them all. Like,
hey, if I like them, I'll buy them.
I thought the same way with Destiny. Like, Destiny is probably one of the only games like I'll buy in-game skins. Like, I mean, it's not really skins; they're like called ornaments or whatever. But it's the same shit. Like, I buy fucking emotes. Like, I fucking bought an emote the other day because it was fucking cool. And like, I wanna flex on people that I bought it. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully I think that the rage for the developers will slow down in a couple weeks or so, but yeah, it's definitely misplaced, and the game's really, I mean, it's really well, I think it's really well made. Like, it's really fun to play. That's the main thing. Whenever I play a game, I'm just like, is it fun to play? And this game certainly is fun to play. So yeah, trying to get Onyx. But and also another thing that I thought was really cool is that they actually implemented like esports skins already in day one. Like, you could buy your favorite team like armor. So like if you're a fan of like Envy, or if you're a fan of C9 or Sentinels, they have armor for Halo already for that team, which is cool. I don't know what they do with the money. I'm pretty sure they give like a portion to the actual team. But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they even gave a free fucking skin.
Yeah, day one.
Free one. You can be a fucking. It's like, I don't even remember what it was.
American,
called, like,
red, white, and blue,
like,
baby.
They called it I've seen they call him the fucking the Pepsi soldier.
Oh yeah, he does look like that.
and then like if you did the event and you got the samurai skin, you could become a Pepsi samurai. That's the one I'm rocking right now. I'm rocking the Pepsi samurai. But good. Halo's a good fucking game. I'm just waiting for all this shit to blow over. Like when people go outside again, maybe. It's like go outside, take a shower, you smell. Like, oh man, but we'll see. We'll see. Wait, do you guys remember remember probably the last time I saw a community get toxic like this was probably Cyberpunk, when Cyberpunk came out, but that was I don't want to say well deserved.
There was reason behind it. I feel
want
like
to say that there was reason behind it, and also because CD Projekt Red fucking cut every corner and like fuck the community and fuck the game, but they got their just deserves. They got all their code stolen. Oh,
I feel like the community of Cyberpunk did that to themselves too. Like they hyped it up to be like the greatest game ever, and then it comes out and it's just absolute dog crap. I'm like, well, you guys kind of deserve to be let down.
I'm just waiting for that for them to fix everything and that game to go be like $10, and I'm gonna fucking play it and be like, hey, Cyberpunk was a good game. Oh man.
Like I feel like what's that game, the No Man's Sky? Like that game also got like a bunch of backlash when it came out, and the community hated the developers.
180, and they said, "Fuck you guys!" Like we're just gonna we're like, oh, you don't want to play us? Well, look at all this cool shit. You don't want to play still?
I feel like the developers did a good job there, because the people that were developing it literally is like, okay, turn off all social media and just focus on the game for the next 5 years, okay? And then you could turn off social media. And then like that's what they did. They didn't focus on whatever people were saying, all the hate. They just like focus on the game, making it better, because that's their quote unquote baby, you know? Like that's what they want it to be known as. That's their legacy, right? So like, I mean, they're still making updates as of today, right? So like, I feel like what's the name of the developers? I always forget. Like, is it Hello?
I want to say Hello Fresh. No, I don't remember.
Is it?
Yeah, I don't remember.
Okay, well, it doesn't matter. But yeah, they did a really good job making the game better, even after the hate and stuff. You know who didn't do a good job? Fallout 76. Like I feel like they got so much hate when they came out, and like they're just like, well, here's more free shit.
Bad.
Yeah, game's still bad.
Game's still bad.
Yeah. They're like, we hear all your complaints, so we're gonna make a battle royale version of this game. I don't know if you guys remember battle royale and Fallout.
Yeah.
I was just like, what the fuck? No one even asked for this.
They're like, oh, you wanted this? Oh, here's the BR actually.
Yeah. So, imagine a world where game developers listen to every single fucking thing that the community says that they wanted. Guess what's gonna happen? They're still gonna fucking complain.
Yep.
They're gonna say, well, you put too much shit in here or something. Like they're still just gonna shit all over it. It's not gonna get better. The best thing you could do, and I hope that 343 is doing this, they're just writing it out. They're just heads down working on it, because a lot of things that people don't realize too is that like these roadmaps for these games, Halo's been in development for probably like 5 to 10 years.
Yeah.
It's not a 1-year development cycle. Like people think that that they've only been working on this year, and like, well, if we tell them all the stuff now, like they got time, they can fix it. Like no. Like, you can make some tweaks, but they're probably already working on new content like for the next year and a half, you know, and then they're gonna like take the feedback and then they're gonna prioritize it, and then they're gonna see like where it fits into their schedule. But yeah, that's just not how shit works, man.
You know what I just realized? Like I understand why there's some like the attention span is so tiny. Okay, this might not be relevant, but like in the NFT space, you think that these roadmaps are like half a year or a year, right? No, the roadmaps are like, oh, we started this project a week ago. And I was like, well, a week ago? Like, what the fuck? So that's why they expect everything to be fast. And if the community doesn't get that instantly, then they get fucking angry, right? But yeah, like all these projects in cryptocurrency, like literally started like a week ago, 2 weeks ago. There's like no actual like vision. It just go with the flow. But like these AAA titles, I mean, their publishers are fucking huge, so they have years of development and stuff like that. And yeah, like that's I think that's where there's a disconnect. So like the newer generation are gonna be expecting the oh yeah it's a week, 2 weeks, whatever. But no, like the people that know are in the know. Like you understand that's like years of development. You know?
Yep.
There are some things I agree with, like the community though, because like we're in an era where I think just video games are gonna be unfinished. The majority of video games, like they just like the higher up people just push them out as fast as they can, and that part is like it's pretty frustrating to always have unfinished games. So maybe those people on Halo just have PTSD or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
With Cyberpunk.
a lot of it too is like the things I do agree at are like when they say things like, oh, like how could you ship this game with this kind of progression system, and I honestly don't know the answer to that question. Like in playtesting, maybe it's like they were playing so much of it that they were like, oh yeah, like I'm finishing my bounties like crazy. But what people are trying to do is they don't want to be playing for like 6-hour, 8-hour sessions. They want to be playing for like 2-4-hour sessions max and feel like they're making progress. And with the way that the bounty system is, you don't always see that progress. And especially when you do something like you time gate your events. That's actually a really shitty thing that they did, is that the event that they just had like 2 weeks ago, it's time gated to where I could only get like 6 or 7 levels, and there's 30 levels total, meaning that I have to play each of those 6 weeks, like almost the whole week, to get the full progress of that battle pass and to get the top tier. So it's kind of shitty, especially if you have like other games that you want to play. Like it's so hard to like split your time, which is why I really love Destiny. Like they added so many like catch up mechanics to where it's like, if I don't want to play for this week, I can come back next week and I can catch up on all my shit that I missed out on. You know, like that's the thing. Like a game doesn't allow me to catch up, I don't want to play it, because I don't have. I'm either gonna go hard and like try to do all I can and then never touch it again, or I want to like I want to be able to come back and play it every once in a while. You know, those are the best. Those are the best service games right now. The ones that I can just pick up and play and feel like I did something. Like that's why I play TFT. If I could play 1 hour, like one game of TFT, and if I win, my rank goes up. If I lose, my rank goes down. Like, you know, like, but I felt like I feel accomplished. Like especially if my rank goes up, because most of the time my rank's going up. Like, but like, and maybe I'll play a couple of those games, you know. And they even have like the hyper roll now in TFT, where it's like way shorter games. So if I even have less time, I could just, you know, pop in for a game really quick and feel like I did something. You know, that is a feeling that I think Halo is missing. I feel like I'm already like I'm not playing Halo because I feel like if I play Halo, I gotta spend some time in there if I want to actually make progress with whatever they got going on. So
Yeah, I agree.
That's how I felt with like I think the last game I played that had battle passes was Warzone probably.
yeah,
I bought like one battle pass, got to a level 100, and then the second one I'm just like, man, this feels like such a chore. Like you have to play so much just to get your money's worth and finish that battle pass. I'm like, I'm not gonna buy these ever again.
Yeah, and I mean the thing is that so many people, like there's so many games out right now. Like I remember I didn't care about like the battle passes and stuff like that when we were all playing COD, you know, when like we're all in there and we're playing like these long sessions for like a week. You know, like, yeah, I'll buy the battle pass, you know, and it was the same thing with Halo. Like I'm doing those long sessions, but as things started to drift off, you know, you start to kind of notice it's like, well, I don't really want to go in and do these challenges today, like solo, you know. Like I mean the way I game now, it's like I go in and I look for things that I can do by myself, and then if I need people, like, yeah, I can wait for it, but I small wins, you know, get in, get out, go make dinner. You know.
Sound like a
Like,
bunch of boomers playing video games now. Look at us. Getting
Getting
old.
old.
I
The,
know.
the AFK Boomer podcast.
We're gonna be in wheelchairs soon.
Hell yeah,
Yeah.
brother. I'm already in a wheelchair. What are you talking about? It's
Nick's
a
gonna be
wheelie
one
chair.
faster. You know, like, I mean, now that you mention about the Call of Duty stuff, like, I feel like Call of Duty, when we were playing, grinding out Call of Duty, that shit was so much fun. Like, all of us playing together and stuff like that. And it wasn't until, like, the new COD came out, I think that's when everyone stopped playing COD, Cold
Yeah.
War. Because, like,
Mhm.
Modern Warfare was so great. Like, it reminded me of back in high school.
Yeah,
And I
it
think
did.
that's why I like Halo, because it reminds me back in high school when I used to play Halo, you know?
My friends who haven't been playing games all year are playing fucking Halo.
Yeah.
Like it's great. Like it's been one of the first times that I've been able to catch up with them and shoot the shit because it's the only game that they're playing right now.
Yeah. Like in Call of Duty, you had like the AC-130. You're like, oh yeah, I remember the AC-130 and the attack helicopter and the Harrier. Well, it's not even called Harrier, but whatever. But yeah, and then they brought out Warzone, which was awesome because Battle Royales was like the big in back then, right? Or 3 years ago, 4 years ago. But now, like Call of Duty's like, what is Call of Duty known for now? Hackers, because they didn't curate their audience. They didn't curate the people they're like the people that are playing their games enough, you know. And now they're flooded with hackers, and that's honestly the main reason why I don't play Call of Duty, because like I don't want to be like playing my heart out while some guy's just over there like like invisible. You can't kill him. He's invincible as well. And yeah, like that's bullshit. Like I don't want to play that kind of game, you know. And like I appreciate that they're trying to make an effort to fix the game, but since there's so many developers in the process, in the mix, I feel like it's mitigated and it's actually not gonna be anything. They're not gonna fix it. You know, there's too many hands. You know.
I didn't realize the disconnect with the Call of Duty franchise until we went from Modern Warfare to Cold War, and I realized the dip in quality when I was like, oh man, COD is so great. I can't wait for Cold War. I probably played 2 days worth of Cold War.
Yeah.
And I paid $60 for that, and
that game's dog shit when it came out.
It was just dog, like because it wasn't the same feeling. Like it all went away. It didn't. The guns didn't feel good. Like the maps were trash. Like I don't know. It just felt really weird and different. And then it's I don't know. Like they're just putting the Call of Duty banner on it, and they threw it all in like the same launcher, and
Yeah.
it's just so like I don't want to fucking download a 300 gigabyte game like that's gonna take up it's gonna eat my whole fucking hard drive. Like I have to have a COD drive.
And I feel like they never expected Warzone to do so good, because like now they just shove every new Call of Duty down Warzone's throat. They're like, no, can please buy our new game, please. Like you have to go play the new game.
Then, like,
yeah.
All of the new stuff that they have, like they're adding like these guns to Warzone. You know,
Yeah.
Like it's just so weird. Like
Yeah.
and it's a barrier. It's become a barrier to entry at this point. I feel like if I go in, I'm out of the loop. Like they need to and maybe they do this already, where they need to like they swap in guns in and out. I know they're changing up the map, which is cool, but I feel like there's always like these metas that I just don't know, and like I don't want to spend the time to look at it and figure out what the hell to play. Yeah, and like Warzone, it's like time to kill is so low. Like I don't know. At least with something like Apex, like there's champions, and like there's only so many champions. Like yeah, you can dedicate yourself and learn a champion, and then all the guns are the same. But everybody's got like in COD, there's like so many guns and there's so many loadouts, and like I just feel like I don't have time to learn all that shit. So I don't know. Just games with limited barriers to entry are definitely way better.
I feel like Infinity Ward is literally carrying the whole Call of Duty franchise on their back, because that franchise was irrelevant, and then Infinity Ward brought in fucking Modern Warfare, revamped it, and then they made the fucking what's it called, the Warzone, right?
Yeah.
So like yeah, Infinity Ward is just like the go for their like their saviors and everything. But yeah, like whenever I see people play Warzone, I'm pretty sure I'm dogging on them too much, but every time I see Warzone gameplay, like it just looks like trash. I'm just like, man, this looks complete another garbage. Like I understand what's going on, but more than likely there's like a hacker in this lobby. And every time I see like Tim the Tap Man or like big streamers play, there's always a hacker in their game. Like I'm just like, what's the point of even playing this game?
Yeah.
I understand. I'm pretty sure like the only reason they play it is not because they like it, but they have like a contract that they had to obey. You know, like they have a.
I mean, I think it's to their followers. Like that's a lot of them. They just go in and watch them play that. Yeah, man. Like it's just so weird. Like I want to play more COD because I do enjoy. I think the gunplay in COD is some of the best.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
But like it's just not fun right now.
Yeah.
It's just really it's just not fun to watch. And yeah, I don't know. I want Infinity Ward to make their own FPS. Because I feel like
cool.
too, like part of the reason, like part of the shit with COD is Activision. Activision needs a new game in a box every year that they can put on a shelf. And like yeah, like Warzone is their live service game, but they still need. That's why they have all those three. Was it Raven, Infinity Ward,
Sledgehammer.
and Sledgehammer? Yeah, so they have all three of them working on like so basically we can expect a good Call of Duty game every 2 years. Like that's
Yeah. But no, the thing is that also those companies or those developers have like sub developers working for them. So like I know that Sledgehammer has two teams. The main office is here in the States and then one in Berlin. So like there's obviously going to be a disconnect when there's like a parent company and then developers and then a sub developer. Like there's like that's why these games when at least when Cold War came out, that shit was unfinished. It was garbaggio, you know.
I mean, Infinity Ward, like they upgraded their entire engine.
Yeah.
And then Cold War was like, oh well, we gotta use that engine, but they just didn't. They were just like it wasn't ready. It wasn't ready. And I don't know, I think they shot themselves in the foot with that.
Yeah.
But next year they're gonna release Modern Warfare 2, and we're gonna be on this podcast saying, oh, Modern Warfare 2, they're back.
I mean, I haven't played Vanguard, but I thought it was really interesting because like everyone doesn't like when Call of Duty goes back in time because Cold War was in the 50s or the 60s Cold War, right? And then they're like, you know what? We're gonna go even more back. Let's go back to World War II. So for Vanguard, they went for World War II, and like none of us have the game, from my knowledge, and I don't think anyone's gonna get that game unless one person gets it and convince everybody, which I don't think that's gonna happen anytime soon because there's too many games out right now. It's like oversaturated with games.
Yeah.
But yeah, like it's not, at least for me, it's not in my future to play that game anytime soon. You know.
No sir.
I don't want to spend 200 gigs of downloading that game, dude. Fuck no.
I don't want to spend $60.
True, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Probably the next 60, like I guess the next $60 game. I mean, technically, I bought a $60 game, the Witch Queen expansion for Destiny, but that's good. That's good game. Give me another good game. Like I don't know.
I think the next.
What is it? I don't know. The one with the chick PS5 game, Horizon Zero Dawn. The new one. That'll probably be the next one I buy. I don't know when that game comes out. I feel like everything got delayed. I don't know. I feel like we'll get all the updates tomorrow in the Game Awards. So we'll see.
Yeah, I want to play Halo, the open world. So I'm probably gonna buy that game, $60.
Yeah. Dude, just don't even buy the game, dude. Just buy Game Pass.
Oh, that's true. I won't even buy the game. I'll just buy Game Pass.
Yeah, dude. See? And Xbox sponsor me, please. Look, I just got you another one.
Yeah, instead of spending $60, he convinced me to spend $5.
Yeah, see. But see, the thing is like I wonder which one they consider more of a win in their books. Like I feel like they still would rather have a subscription than have you buy the game. Like yeah, I feel like they make money either way, but I think if they get you a subscription, then they feel like they can capitalize on you more.
Yeah.
Yeah, thing is with subscriptions, people always forget those. So like you'll have a subscription and you won't even realize it for like
Oh,
2 years.
that's why I still have Game Pass after like I think the reason why I bought Game Pass was like we were playing a game. We were playing like For the King or something like that months back, and I just haven't canceled it since.
Yeah.
But then like, and then I think about canceling it. It's like, oh shit, they just released Forza. Oh, well, let me keep this for a little bit. You know? Like if you keep giving me enough like reason to not cancel it, then yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
I
they
just wish
sneakily raise the
Forza was on
price.
PS5. I wish Forza was on PS5. I want a good driving game in 4K because my PC can't play 4K.
I mean, if the Game Pass is good, like, and they feel like the revenue is not enough, they're always gonna raise the price, you know. I mean, that's what they did for Netflix. They like had a really cheap price, and then they slowly raised it, and then they raised it again, and so on, so on.
Yeah, I'm like Netflix is actually one of the few subscription services where I'm always like on the brink of canceling it, and then something comes out, and then I'm like, well, I gotta fucking watch this now. But I feel it because that price is getting up there and up there. Like it's more like isn't it like $14 now or something like that?
Yeah, I think it's $14.99. I think.
Yeah, which if you guys remember, like that's like the same price that HBO was. Like if you got a cable, if you had cable and you just wanted HBO, you had to pay $15 to get HBO. But I do feel like you get more with Netflix, but still, like it's the same old shit. Like it's all Netflix originals now. Yeah. It's like I feel like they don't even have like any like good shit. That's why I really like HBO Max. It's like they have the license rights to so many things, and they have their original stuff.
The secret is you just got to find somebody else that has it, and then you get their password.
That's really what we should all do. We should just all like that's gonna be the service. It's gonna be like we're gonna do like a password sharing service. just deposit your login credentials here.
Dude, like I miss the old Netflix, like old school Netflix, when they had all that.
Disc?
No, like no, not the disc, but like the old shit. Like they had really weird shows and movies on Netflix. Like I don't know if you guys, this is the only reason I know about this movie, but they had the ABCs of Death. That shit was wild back then. And then there was also Rampage, where it was about this guy that became a mass shooter. Like fuck? It was on Netflix, yeah. And this is like before all like the like school shootings and stuff was relevant here, and that shit was wild. And I saw that as a kid. I was like, whoa, what the fuck?
I just remember when Netflix first came out, and it just blew my mind. I was just like, dang, like this is so cool. Like I remember like me and my roommate in college, like we watched like all 5 Rocky movies because they were all on Netflix, and we were just like, we should go to class. It was like, nah, put on the next one. like when before binging was a thing and you started binging.
Yeah. You guys remember Gamefly?
Oh yeah.
I never did get that one actually though.
I never got it either.
No. I just always just see the commercials.
I was like, damn, I want that.
I want that too. I was like, I want that, but like, I don't know, like, because I was a kid back then. I was like, I can't afford it. Like,
dude,
now we pay for Game Pass.
I used to always go to Blockbuster and rent video games. I don't remember, like when I was a kid, I never used to own video games. Like my parents would buy me the console, and then maybe I'd get like one big game for Christmas. But then all the other times, I would just rent games like for, I think it was like $5, $10 for like a week or two, and then I would just continually rent them until I beat them. That's why I would try to beat them really fast. That way, I was like, oh, like I need to beat it before I had to give it back.
Yeah. Man, in an alternate universe, like Blockbuster bought out Netflix, and then we're just watching Blockbuster. You know?
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah. Alright, but last thing on our I guess newsworthy stuff is that recently it was announced that The Rock is gonna be featured in Fortnite, which is interesting. That's crazy. So now it's canon that The Rock can fight Thanos and also is in Naruto. So that shit's canon, you know?
Oh yeah, brother.
That's
Nothing
insane,
surprises me in Fortnite anymore, honestly.
Yeah. When they added the Naruto stuff, man, that shit was just weird.
Dude,
like, there's a license, and then they just freaking throw money at it. They're like,
yeah.
I just I guess all these license holders, like, they don't give a shit if their characters just hold guns. Like we've just become so muted to it at this point. Like the like when we there was like that video that you sent me where it's like Naruto, he does like he sees something, he's like oh like jutsu or whatever, and then pulls out a gun.
I think it was videos called Naruto Goes Hunting, and like he just does the Naruto run to find a deer, and he does the jutsu, and then he just pulls out a gun and shoots it, and then he does the fucking dance. He like yeah. I was just like, what the fuck? Oh my god, dude! Like whenever you see the Naruto people, like the Naruto characters, doing like a modern day dance, or like even the Poke dances on the Fortnite, right? On the Fortnite, I sound like an old man.
You kids played the Fortnite?
When when there's a Pokemon dance, and basically you see Naruto doing the Pokemon dance. It's so fucking dumb. And now The Rock can do it too.
I mean, that dude's everywhere, man.
Yeah. Dude, I remember sending you the video of Naruto. Like, no, I sent you a picture of Naruto coming out in Fortnite, and you're like, "Oh, this is parody. There's no fucking way." And then sure enough, like I sent it to you in June, and I was like, "Is this real?" And you're like, "There's no fucking way this is real." And sure enough, last month it fucking became real.
Dude, and then it wasn't even just Naruto. They added like all the characters,
Yeah.
like all the Team 7 characters, which is so dumb. Like, oh my god, it's just a meme at this point. It's like, hey, they're making money. Let them do it. Where's the community on this one? Like, where's all the outrage? Where's the Fortnite outrage? I think they just gave up. It's because nobody. The only people that play it are like kids now. I feel
like we're not listening to these kids.
It's like the new Minecraft. Like, like it's not on that wave anymore.
Yeah. I think the last time there was like controversy was when it was Martin Luther King Day, and like in order to like send like homage to like the whole celebration, they put like monuments and like stuff about MLK, and kids would go in the monuments and start dancing as their Fortnite characters, and then they record that and put it on YouTube. and everyone was like, how can developers allow this? Why didn't they disable the clapping or dancing and stuff like that? I don't know why. And that was the last time there was outrage behind it. Other than that, like, yeah, I think it's just like a kid game. People know it's a kid game, and yeah, I mean, free to play as well. You pay $20 for skins there too, or for a season pass or whatever, right?
Yep.
I'll start with John Wick. That's crazy. Crazy to think, like, did you honestly expect like all these different characters to come from John Wick? That's insane. All right, well, I feel like this is a good starting point for the podcast. We've been talking for a while, and yeah, we're gonna be tomorrow. We have Nabjer. Oh, Nabjer is not streaming tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow, join us in Discord. I think we're just gonna watch the Game Awards in Discord. Yeah. And then I should be on Friday. With some Destiny stuff.
And I'll be streaming on Saturday. And this coming up week, we're gonna be doing our Halloween, our Christmas special, our 5 days of Christmas, and then we're gonna do our gift exchange on the 22nd. So tune in for that. There's a lot of things coming up on the pipeline. So yeah. So this is Save Point signing out. See you guys at the next Save Point.
Yep.